Hey guys, it's Shawzo here, back again with another Fallout 4 video, and I've turned this house into something quite unique. I've used a couple of buses to put on top of the roof with some foundations, really going for that scrappy look, and as you can tell, it's the Sanctuary Bar. It's where people get drunk and have a bit of fun basically. So yeah, in this video I'm going to show you how I did it all with a finished tour at the end. Enjoy guys. So I've gone ahead and made myself a rug glitch blueprint here, and I've basically put down a rug and a set of stairs and a massive platform, and it goes by 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then it goes down by 1, 2, 3 and 4, and it's basically a massive platform for me to put the buses on top, and the platform itself actually gives me a new ceiling so no rain gets in. And look at this, I can actually pull it onto the house perfectly. Of course this will only work with this house because of like the height of which the rug was put down and the area. And yeah, let's go have a look. These platforms stick out a bit, but the bus will do the rest. I don't need them. As you can see, inside the rooftop, you can see that platform where it covers up the entire ceiling, which is nice. And yeah, I've put down the buses in a way where the distance is just perfect for them to sit on the edge. There were times where it overlapped quite a bit, as you can see here. But it was a simple fix. All I had to do was drag the back one back a bit. So that was an easy fix. For the sides of the house, I'm going to put down some foundations and try and make it into one piece. And using the platform that I've put down, I'm going to use that as a marker to try and get this foundation as straight as possible and level. So I can build up to the right here. That's a bit too much to the left, so I'm going to reposition it to the right a bit more. Yeah, without the platform that I've put down, this would be very difficult. It would take me a lot of tries, so the platform on the floor there is a good indicator where I'm going. And yeah, look at that, that's perfect. And we'll build over that way. And I want to keep everything parallel as usual, so I'm going to build outwards and kind of like build around because Codsworth is there, and I don't know why he's there, but he's in the way. And yeah, hopefully it levels with the other side nicely here. We'll build back. And yeah, look at that, perfect. So this just means that each side is parallel, so nothing looks wonky or out of place. I mean, it's a scrappy build, it doesn't matter if it looks wonky, but I don't know. I like my foundations to be parallel with like the others, do you know what I mean? Now I've hit a bit of an issue here. I do end up fixing it, so not to worry. But yeah, it's weird, this part of the roof just won't let me put a foundation in. Even when I delete the platform, it still wouldn't allow me, so yeah, we'll delete these for now. The front of the house is starting to look really good now. It's going to look even better later when I throw some wood on there and some decorations. But with the back, the foundations are not in a position that I want them to be. I want them to be similar to the front. So I want to stick them out a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reposition this particular foundation, moving it back a bit so I can place a second one next to it. So it kind of lines up with that bus better. Again, using that handy platform to get the same height as the other foundations. And we'll pop that in there. Yeah, that looks good. It's a bit too forward though. I want to move it back a bit more. Again, an easy fix using the platform. It's a little bit glitchy because you need to look up and down for it to try and sink in, but we get there eventually. We'll pop that back in there and this should do it. Yeah, that's perfect. That's the perfect position I want it in. And we're going to build through the bus because we can. Obviously, we'll delete them once we're done. So we can do the other side. Keeping it all parallel. Now, of course, there's a gap on the side here. I'm hoping this will fit. And it does. Brilliant. That's what I love about Fallout 4. Like, you can just merge everything into each other like with as much freedom as you can. The other side is done, thankfully. We can delete these foundations now to show off that beautiful bus. Very happy with the back of the house now, similar to the front. And of course this will look much better with wood thrown onto it a bit later on. I also want to cover up the blue paint a bit because I feel like it looks a bit out of place compared to the rooftop. And speaking of the rooftop, there is a bit in the middle that sticks out, but that's going to be an easy fix. I'm going to basically just build some more platforms over it. I don't need to because I've got a new ceiling, but I do want to cover it up regardless. But before I do that, I want to make use of these buses. Now you can't actually walk into the buses, but I want to make use of the space in there. and I want to put a couple of generators. Now unfortunately, once they're in there you can't get them back out, which makes it a bit awkward connecting stuff up. So yeah, as you can see, it won't connect. So I'm going to use one of the small ones down here and connect this little one, and I'm going to connect this one with the little one, and now I can drag that in a position where it's hidden, and now I can put this in the bus as well. So we've now got power to the house, and I'm going to do the same to the other side. Put the little one down, connect that up with the big one. I might need to put more down later on because this might not be enough. But yeah, just a little smart way of getting some power. But yeah, I'm not getting those back again unless I delete the bus, which is not going to happen. And luckily I can put these single platforms all the way along. I know there's small gaps in between, but that won't be an issue. So I've just made a load of rug glitch blueprints, and this is going to allow me to just throw a bunch of junk onto the house basically. And this one consists of 4 platforms, with the first platform not having a wall because this one's a bit awkward. And this is going to go on the right side of the house. This was the only way it was going to work, by having the platforms this way. Don't ask, it just works. And we'll try and edge that onto there. That's perfect. We can delete these now. And now we've got a nice scrappy vibe on this side of the house. I'm going to do the other side now. This side's quite simple. That one was just 3 platforms with 3 walls on the platforms. Easy job, that one. We'll delete these. And for the rest of the house, I'm just going to put some bits of pieces onto the blue wall. Fill some holes up. There's too much blue going on, so I just want to just chuck a load of wood on there, some metal, just to mix it up a bit. They do a good job of filling the holes. We don't want any holes on the house, do we? And I'm going to put some windows in using doors. I'm going to be using different doors compared to my last build. I do like these ones. The windows in these door frames are quite nice, even though they're broken. With the foundations on the front, I'm just going to put some metal pillars on, just to give it a look, I suppose. There might be like a cool picture in between them. I feel like these foundations are lacking a bit, and it was quite hard for me to put a wall into these foundations because of the rooftop there. But yeah, overall, that's basically the build finished now. I'm going to put some decorations here and there just to spruce it up a bit. Put some lights on there, some more signs. To the people who are new to this channel, this is part of a series where I'm rebuilding the whole of the Sanctuary Hills, and there's going to be a massive video once it's all completed. And yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of that. Right, going into the inside, I'm going to go off camera and tidy up the place a bit. I'm going to keep a lot of the original furniture, and yeah, I'm going to turn the place into a nice bar. I'll see you in the tour. So here it is, and before we go inside, I'm going to show you around the outside. And I have to say, this is by far my favourite. It just screams Megaton vibes. I just wish we had more large vehicles that we can put down, like planes and other vehicles. But yeah, back here is the nice barbecue area. I haven't 100% decorated the place because for that big video one day where I do a tour of the whole settlement, I'm going to do a lot of polishing off camera. Just putting more bits and pieces here and there. Stuff in the streets as well. So yeah, let's have a look inside. I do like this neon sign actually. It looks very inviting. Yeah, so I've kept a lot of the original furniture. This barrel was already here with the concrete blocks. Some scrap over there. Broken toilet. TV, chair, kitchen. I've basically extended the bar. Put a couple of chairs here and there. I've put a snack machine thing. No snacks at the moment, but there will be. I put a working sink. But yeah, this place is going to change a bit later on. And when I have more settlers in, this place will be booming. There'll be a few fights in it one day, no doubt. In here is the owner's bedroom, when there is one. Again, not much, but it will change. In here is the toilet. I've hung up some fish in here, but I don't think it's a good idea to do that. Not very hygienic. Yeah, that doesn't look great, does it? I wouldn't eat that. In here you can rent a room for a few caps. Very cozy, I must say. I wouldn't mind staying here. But yeah, that is basically the tour finished. If you want to see more videos like this with me rebuilding the houses, there's plenty more to come. I think I've probably got like 4 or 5 more houses to do. I might do the same kind of rooftop repair with a couple of them just to speed up the process a bit more, because I might run out of ideas in terms of fixing these rooftops, because I do want to make them quite unique. As for the rest of the build, I'm going to be doing that off camera, not now Cosworth. I'm going to be doing that for the off camera, so building some stuff in the streets and little bits and pieces. I will be making my own makeshift buildings at some stage, like where there used to be a building over there. I might do like a laboratory or something, but yeah, loads to come for this channel. Yeah, subscribe if you're new, and hit the like button if you like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.